The scent of rain hangs heavy as lanterns sway on Sundervan Lake, guiding the last boats home. Golden light dances on the water as evening descends. Aarav stands by the tranquil lake, his camera a silent witness to the serene yet melancholy scene. His eyes reflect a deep sadness, a story etched in his gaze. Lost in thought, he is a solitary figure against the vast, darkening expanse. Beside the serene expanse of Sundervan Lake, Meera approaches, a sketchbook held securely under her arm. Her eyes sparkle with amusement, a warm smile gracing her lips as she approaches Aarav. She watches Aarav with a knowing glance. "You'll miss the moment if you stare at the water like it owes you money," Meera jests, her voice light and teasing. Aarav is silent, staring out at the lake. The tranquil lake reflects the endless sky, mirroring the quiet tension between them. Beside Sundervan Lake, Aarav and Meera stand in a tranquil quiet, the water mirroring the vast, clear sky above. Meera watches Aarav, her gaze sharp and penetrating, as if trying to decipher a hidden truth. "People think when they don't know what to feel," Meera states, her words hanging in the still air. Aarav remains silent, his expression unreadable, as the gentle ripples of the lake reflect his inner thoughts. The serene surface of Sundervan Lake belies the unspoken tension simmering between them. Meera's knowing look suggests she sees more than Aarav is willing to reveal. Lanterns in hand, Dev and Naina approach Aarav and Meera, their gentle light casting a warm glow on the lake. Naina warmly introduces Meera to Aarav. "Aarav, I would like you to meet Meera." "It is a pleasure to finally meet you, Meera," Aarav responds, his smile genuine. Meera's eyes twinkle as she replies, "The pleasure is all mine, Aarav." Dev chimes in, "Shall we light these lanterns? I am eager to see them dance," setting a carefree tone. The sun dips below the horizon at Sundervan Lake, painting the sky with fiery hues. Soft music drifts on the gentle breeze, promising a magical evening. Anticipation hangs in the air as people gather along the shore. One by one, lanterns are lit, casting a warm, inviting glow. Faces are bathed in the soft light, reflecting quiet joy and shared excitement. The atmosphere is thick with the promise of an unforgettable sunset celebration. Meera and Aarav stand by Sundervan Lake, its tranquil surface reflecting the serene afternoon light. The still waters mirror the sky, a canvas of soft hues and gentle breezes. Meera looks at Aarav, a thoughtful expression on her face. "Do you ever make wishes?" Aarav stares out at the lake, a shadow passing over his features. His voice is heavy with unspoken grief. "I stopped wishing after losing my mother." The tranquil lake belies the deep sorrow etched in Aarav's words, the silence hanging thick between them. Meera gazes at Aarav with gentle empathy, a soft smile playing on her lips as she nods encouragingly. "Then right, I'm learning." "That's enough," Meera says, her voice filled with understanding and hope. Aarav is visibly moved by her simple words, his eyes reflecting a newfound glimmer of hope. The serene lake mirrors the quiet moment of solace between them. Dev and Naina head towards the music stalls, their figures fading into the vibrant crowd. Aarav and Meera stand alone by the tranquil Sundervan Lake, each holding a softly glowing lantern. The lake mirrors a galaxy of lanterns, their diffused light painting the night with a magical glow. Silence settles around them, broken only by the gentle lapping of water against the shore. The soft light kisses the tranquil surface of Sundervan Lake, its gentle ripples mirroring Meera's serene expression. A gentle breeze dances through Meera's hair as she stands beside Aarav, her gaze lost in the distant horizon. Her eyes reflect a quiet wisdom, hinting at lessons learned and paths walked with grace. She speaks, her voice soft yet firm, carrying the weight of her insight. If you live your life holding everything too tightly, you won't have hands free to receive what's meant for you. Beside the tranquil Sundervan Lake, Aarav and Meera stand as sunlight dances on the water's surface. Aarav turns to Meera, his expression gentle with curiosity. "What is your wish, Meera?" Meera gazes across the lake, her voice soft. "To meet someone who sees me." She pauses, a hint of vulnerability in her eyes. "Not just my art, not just my humor, but me." The serene lake reflects their figures, mirroring the depth of Meera's heartfelt desire. Aarav stands by the tranquil lake, a lantern casting a gentle glow on his face. Beside him, another figure holds a matching lantern, mirroring his solemn action. Together, they lower the lights to the water's surface, a silent wish taking form. "To stop being afraid of starting again," Aarav says, his voice soft against the night. On the still surface of Sundervan Lake, Meera and Aarav watch their lanterns glow softly. The lanterns drift closer, their gentle light mirroring the anticipation in the air. Finally, the lanterns touch, their combined light casting a warm glow on Meera and Aarav's faces. "Looks like they like each other," Meera says, her voice soft in the night. Aarav is silent, his gaze fixed intently on Meera's face, a silent acknowledgement. The lake reflects the quiet magic of the moment, two souls drawn together. A light rain begins to fall on Sundervan Lake, causing lanterns to shimmer with an ethereal glow. Most people hurry for cover, seeking refuge from the sudden downpour. Meera embraces the rain, her face tilted up to the sky in pure joy. She twirls in the rain, her silhouette a dance of freedom against the dark water. Her laughter echoes across the lake, a melody of delight in the tranquil night. Aarav and Meera stand by Sundervan Lake, the still water reflecting the gathering darkness above. Ominous dark clouds begin to fill the sky, casting an eerie shadow across the landscape. Aarav warns, "You'll get drenched," his voice laced with concern as the first drops fall. Meera retorts, "Some moments are meant to be felt, not protected from," a defiant glint in her eye. They stand together as the rain starts, lost in a moment, surrendering to the storm's embrace. Rain lashes down on Sundervan Lake as Aarav steps into the water, each footfall sending ripples across the surface. The downpour intensifies, slicking Aarav's hair to his forehead as he pushes forward, undeterred by the storm's fury. His voice cuts through the rain, a question hanging in the air. "May I join you?" The scene hangs, the sound of rain and the unspoken question filling the space between them. Sundervan Lake mirrors the setting sun, its surface shimmering. Meera and Aarav stand by the tranquil shore, silence enveloping them. Meera's soft voice pierces the calm. "Why do you look at me like that?" Aarav's gaze is intense, lost in a moment of profound realization, his voice hushed with emotion. "Because you feel like the beginning of something." Aarav's vulnerability deepens as he confesses, "I thought I'd lost." Sunlight dances on the serene waters of Sundervan Lake, casting a golden shimmer around Meera and her companion. A soft breeze whispers through the trees, framing a moment of intense intimacy between them. Their faces draw near, breaths mingling in the tranquil air. Meera's voice, soft as the lapping water, confesses, "And you feel like a story I've been trying to draw for years." Sunlight paints the forest floor around Sundervan Lake as Meera and Aarav find solace in the tranquil woods. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, carrying their secrets on the wind. Meera's soft expression mirrors her tender understanding, her eyes filled with empathy. "You don't have to rush anything. Healing isn't a straight path," she says, her voice a soothing balm. Beside the still waters of Sundervan Lake, Aarav gazes at Meera, his eyes mirroring the gentle light. Earnest hope illuminates his face as he speaks, his voice soft against the twilight. "I want to see where this could go," Aarav confesses, his vulnerability hanging in the air. Meera's eyes soften in response, a tender smile gracing her lips. She proposes, "Then we take it slow." Her voice, a gentle promise in the tranquil air. "Lantern light slow," Meera adds, her words painting a picture of delicate, unhurried moments. Beside the tranquil waters of Sundervan Lake, Dev and Naina approach cautiously, feigning indifference to the scene before them. Their footsteps are soft on the path, each movement measured as they attempt to appear nonchalant. The air is still, the only sound the gentle lapping of water against the shore. Dev glances at Naina, a silent question passing between them. He turns his gaze forward, masking any hint of curiosity or concern. With a casual tone, Dev asks, "Ready to go?" At Sundervan Lake, Aarav gazes intently at Meera. Aarav turns towards Meera, a silent decision forming. "I'll stay a little longer," Aarav declares, his words hanging in the air. Meera blushes, unaware of Dev and Naina's knowing glances. Dev and Naina stroll along Sundervan Lake, their silhouettes fading into the horizon. Aarav watches them depart, a contemplative expression settling over his features. The tranquil lake reflects the fading light, mirroring the subtle shift in atmosphere. Aarav's voice breaks the silence, a hint of acceptance in his tone. "You were right. The still waters of Sundervan Lake reflect the sky, a mirror to secrets about to be revealed." Gentle ripples spread across the lake's surface as Meera asks, her voice soft. "About what?" Aarav's gaze drifts over the water, a knowing smile playing on his lips. "Wishes do work when you let yourself believe again," Aarav says, his words hanging in the serene air. The serene Sunderban Lake mirrors the golden sunlight, casting an ethereal glow on the tranquil landscape. Meera gently holds Aarav's hand, their fingers intertwining in a tender, unspoken connection. Their eyes meet, a silent conversation unfolding between them, filled with shared emotions. A subtle smile graces Meera's lips as she looks at Aarav. Aarav returns her gaze, his eyes reflecting a mix of relief and enduring affection. "Welcome back to your life, Aarav," Meera whispers, her voice soft as the gentle lapping of the lake. Night falls on Sundervan Lake. The water mirrors a star-strewn sky, its surface still and serene. Lanterns drift like distant stars, casting a warm, ethereal glow on the tranquil waters. Aarav and Meera stand together, their silhouettes outlined against the soft, diffused light. Their faces are illuminated by the gentle lantern light, revealing expressions of quiet hope. A palpable sense of renewal hangs in the air, whispering promises of new beginnings and shared dreams. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic romantic stories every week. Comment below, do you believe in new beginnings? I'd love to read your thoughts. Your support helps these heartfelt stories reach more people.